This is Inside the Ring with the Old Man.
Welcome to Inside the Ring with the Old Man. I'm the Old Man, and today with me I got Chris.
How's everybody doing today?
I'm doing good, Chris. I hope everybody else is doing good. I know one guy today is not doing good. I want to talk about a 17-year-old kid that was using a vape pen, they're calling it, but it was more like a vape mod. It probably had more than just a small little battery. It exploded and blew his jaw off, or part of his jaw. First of all, these mods, we're familiar with it. We have a sponsor from Vape Caviar.
It broke several teeth and leaving him burns on his lips and face.
Right. That's not the mod doing it. It's not the pen doing it. These are the batteries exploding, just like the ones in your phones. These fucking batteries go haywire. They short out and they explode. You need to take this problem up with the battery manufacturer. You know, these guys doing the vape thing, they're going to get a bad rap on this like they have in the past. And you know it's the tobacco companies trying to shed some dark clouds on them because they're trying to knock them out of the box, take over the industry. But anyways, I wanted to talk about that a little bit. I mean, it's horrible that this kid had something like that happen, but we need to go to these battery manufacturers.
It's not taking care of the batteries.
It's not taking care of it. Something's going on.
Once the batteries get all old and they start peeling, you need to just get rid of them and get new ones.
Just like the faulty batteries they had in the cell phones that were exploding in people's pockets after
the Galaxies, weren't they, I believe?
Galaxies, yeah. But it's the batteries inside them. There's something going on, They need to look into that, and get after the battery manufacturers. Because these guys in the vape business, I mean, I know a lot of people vape. You vape, don't you, Chris?
Yeah, I vape.
Yeah. I mean, I can't stand to be around smokers anymore. And I grew up with a family of smokers, so I can't stand being around cigarette smoking. This is, as far as I'm concerned, it's the way to go if you want to get off cigarettes, or if you're going to take up the habit. I mean, vape is
a lot healthier.
Yeah, well, they say, but I'm not totally convinced about the nicotine. Nicotine's unhealthy for anybody.
It's addicting no matter how you take it in, cigarette or
But hey,
mod.
I just wanted to bring that topic up and speak on that a little bit because we're familiar with it. You're familiar with it. I've been around people.
Yeah, from what I understand is I've never had any problems with my mod or anything blowing up. It's just I have noticed though it's the batteries. If you don't take care of your batteries,
right? If yours ever blows up, it'll probably knock your head right off because you got a big old mod. It's got these big giant batteries. It's not the vape pen. It's got like a 4-pack.
Yeah, I got an actual mod. It's a mod.
Yeah,
a lot of times it's the batteries, man. They're not taking care of them. They get old.
Yeah, maybe they're tonguing their thing too much, but maybe they're getting it too wet or something. I don't know. Anyways, that being said, what do you think about Iran knocking our drones out of the sky? What do you think is going to happen there?
I don't know, man. I don't know. What's Trump said about it?
Oh, he's pissed. What he said? He said he wants to fuck them up.
I feel like we're just eventually going to go to war with Iran eventually.
Yeah, and again, the American people and the citizens, even the Iranian citizens, they don't know what the true beef is about. It's a lot of different shit, and we're told one thing, but it's complicated. It's a lot of crap. They're calling it the nuclear, the siege on nuclear weapons and stuff. That's it. Yeah, but again, who are we to police the rest of the world? I always wonder how in the fuck who made us God and decided to make everybody else abide by our rules. Again, they're a country that has been around and established a lot longer than the United States. Now, do I think that they should have nuclear weapons? No.
Nobody should have nuclear weapons.
Yeah, right. Nobody should. At this fucking point, if they did have it, they would probably nuke us because it's all the bullshit we get caught up in. The thing is, they have their arguments, we have ours. The bottom line is, people of the world, we don't need any fucking weapons if we don't fucking have a problem with each other. We need to learn how to get along. We don't learn how to get along, we're fucked. we're not gonna do well. This is not gonna end well for us. You might as well try to find that bunker and go underground. Fuck, because it's when it gets to something like that and they just push a button, we're fucking dust.
But no one wins it though. They push a button, we push a button.
It's stupid. Again, I think Reagan said it. What if we were to experience a threat from beyond?
But how is the U.S. going to tell other countries to get rid of their nuclears when we have the most nukes?
Oh yeah, but we're the adults. We're the people. We're going to handle it, and we're not going to misuse it. Well, fuck if we haven't. fuck if we haven't.
Well, we've used it.
We've used it. Just ask Japan what happened. If we fucked
Twice.
them up. Yeah, we fucked them up. But again, this is something we don't need. They need to work it out. These guys are fucking adults. They're fucking supposed to be intelligent fucking men. Why don't they sit down and work this shit out? Nobody wants a fucking war. And God knows we don't need to send any more of our fucking young fucking soldiers over there for jack, especially not for fucking an oil war. And that's what the fucking Iraqi one was about. It ain't about fucking nothing else than we didn't give a fuck that Saddam was committing genocide against his people. We don't give a shit about
We helped Saddam. We gave him weapons.
Fuck yes, we did. We gave him. Again, did everybody forget the reason why we went over there? We went over there looking for weapons of mass destruction. First of all, we went over there looking for Obama. I mean Bin Laden.
Obama.
Yeah, Obama. No, we went over there looking for Bin Laden, right? And how in the fuck did we end up getting Saddam? Because Saddam started setting those fucking oil fields afire, burning the refineries, and we was like, oh fuck, we gotta go stop that shit. And that's when we sent troops over. I mean, that's what it's about. It's about the money. It's always about the money. It isn't about what's really going on. It has nothing to do with what they claimed it had to do. Weapons. There was none. How come we went over there? Everybody seems to forget that. And another thing they forget, when this all happened with Bin Laden was the guy we're after, right? Supposedly. Also, but everybody forget what happened prior to that, before what was going on. There was a $12 trillion deficit. Money that came up missing out of the
World Trade Centers.
Yeah.
They talked about it the day before.
Yeah,
the 9/11 happened.
But everybody seems to forget. Did we ever figure out where that $12 trillion went?
Gone. No one knows.
See, these guys and their fucking smoke screens, they get us all caught up in this other bullshit.
Terror.
And
Terror.
And we forget to fucking,
they're just trying to make you scared of anything and everything.
Yeah. And it throws us off their scent. Fucking Bush administration was as crooked as the days long. These guys, Papa Bush had something to do with Kennedy. We know that. And if you don't think that, you're living in your very, very small mind.
Got us all majority of us to give up our rights.
About this conspiracy theory, da. Fuck you. Fuck you fucking punks saying, oh, you're just a guy trying to stir it up. Fucking, I tell you what, have any government official sit across the table from me and let me ask them the fucking questions. And they're just simple questions. Okay, explain this, fucking Einstein. And they can't explain how these things happen. But yet 7,000 engineers will tell you, and they've joined forces, they'll tell you that those fucking towers wouldn't have fell down. 10 planes could have hit it, and they wouldn't have fell down. Fucking fires wouldn't have burned hot enough to even get the girders soft enough to fall like that.
It was bombs.
It was fucking, it imploded. It was
demolition style.
Yeah, it went down, pow, pow, and that's everybody reported.
And then that other building fell too. That didn't even get hit.
Yeah, there was more than one. Yeah,
3 buildings fell.
Yeah, building 7. What the fuck was that? Well, that building was scheduled for demolition, and everybody said, oh, what was it, 5 or 6 o'clock? Oh, yeah, you got to be out of here. There was even fucking security guards not letting people onto the site because, hey, it's dangerous. Get out of there. There's one guy sending reports out of there. He was a reporter, and he was done. And he walked in the building. It was fucking a ghost town in there, and he's like, "Where's all these fucking people at?" Well, they're evacuated. You got to get out of here, And then, like at a scheduled time, it went bam, and that fucking thing went down, and nobody said a fucking word about it. Nobody even fucking knew about it. I mean, that kind of shit. I heard there was other buildings, the government buildings that went down around there, but I know for a fact 3 did. 3 of them went. A 47-story building, number 7. I guess it was 47 stories, wasn't it?
Something like that.
It went down. Yeah, where it held. I guess I heard that there was 1,000 investigations, going on, and this is where these reports were kept on this Bush administration, and they're fucking crooked shit. Well, funny that those buildings were the ones that were targeted and blew up. I don't know. This stuff. Nobody's talking about this stuff anymore. But we're now starting this shit with the fucking Iran. And here's another thing. We don't need that bullshit. Why don't we fucking clean our house here? We need to fucking, first of all, audit our fucking monies. Where they're going. I want to know where in the fuck all our tax money is going. And not one fucking presidential candidate, Republican or Democrat, none of them talk about, we're going to just fucking audit and find out where a paper trail, where in the fuck is this money going?
They won't let them.
No, fuck no. They got so much going into the defense program. I mean, it's unfucking.
We spend the most money on the defense program of anybody in the world.
How many armed forces do we need? We got Marines, Navy, Army,
Air Force,
CIA, Homeland Security,
FBI.
125 different fucking policing units are some bullshit like that. Does other countries have that?
And then they're spying on us, looking at us, listening to us.
Oh yeah, it's fucking bullshit. And everybody's trying to say, "Oh, fucking conspiracy theorists." I know I'm a fucking realist, is what I am. I ain't gonna call myself no conspiracy theorist. Fuck you.
The realist theory.
Come on, you're not British. I don't give a fuck what you do. You would have to hold me down and smack me in the head with a ball beam hammer before I would change my fucking point of view. There's no fucking way I'm going to let anybody, I don't give a fuck how powerful it is, maybe except when they do, they'll hold your bank account, they'll threaten to ruin you or fucking just kill you. But I'm not big enough for that to happen, so I ain't worried about it, you know. But this shit's got to stop, man. If we don't get it together as American people, and the only way you get it together is you don't vote for these motherfuckers. I mean, not one person. I mean, if 2 people vote, then that's enough to fucking for them to win the election. If nobody votes, if you want to make a change in this country, it's not by voting for none of these fucking candidates. Independents are never going to fucking win. Okay, they're
Too
not
divided as a country.
Yeah, in these Republican, Democrat, what are they? They're the same fucking thing. There's no difference in them. So don't vote. Not one fucking American citizen vote. Then what? I mean, has anybody ever checked that? What would happen if nobody voted? So now this guy's up. You know, his time's up. His term's up. And then what would happen if nobody was voted into office? Where does it go from there? I mean, who takes over? Who's the next in line?
Never thought about that.
Yeah. So if we vote, you're just you're buying into their bullshit. That means that bullshit they say. If you don't vote, you don't have a right to complain. You don't vote. You can't cry about who you get. Fuck you! You don't vote. Do you
vote?
Fuck no, and I haven't voted for a long time.
I don't think I've ever voted, to be honest with you.
And you know what? I'm not good. I don't like. Why should I vote for somebody that? Okay, well he's bad. I don't like none of these motherfuckers. I'm not even paying attention anymore to the independents, and I shouldn't say that. Like I thought Ross Perot was the last guy that I thought, man, made sense. I mean, he brought his little charts up. Well, we're gonna do this here and there, right? Not in your head, little hillbilly. But you know what? The guy made fucking sense. This guy had a chart. He's saying, we're going to find out, And you know what? Nobody want to hear that shit. They fucking flushed him quick. Let's shut this fucker up. He's making sense. And he was an independent. But there was no fucking way he was going to get elected. There's no fucking way. But he made good sense. Does Trump, man, I kind of believed in Trump coming in there. And I'm thinking, oh, man, this guy, he's an idiot. He's fucking arrogant. He's always been. But I was thinking, God damn, he sounds like he said he was going to go after the people that were responsible for 9/11.
He just said that to get elected. That's
the only fucking thing that he did stay after was the fucking wall, which is a fucking big waste of money. But here's another guy. Every day they're talking about, we're going to impeach him. Fuck that. Who do you think bailed him out every time he fucking went bankrupt? Our American government and our banking. See, come on. People, are you stupid? The smoke screen going on, like we're going to impeach him, we're going to get him the fuck out of there. Blah blah blah. They're all chums. They're all chopping it up behind the scenes, man. And they're all scratching each other's back. They may have a little hard on here and there. He's
a puppet.
They're all they're all working for this new world order bullshit. And if you don't believe
Illuminati,
in that, whatever the fuck you want to call it, but there's these motherfuckers that have deep pockets. The same ones we always mention, the Rockefellers, all these the
1%ers.
Yeah, all these fuckers, and that's a fact, and that's the way it's been going for a long time. And if you don't believe that, and you're gonna throw that you're fucking just being fucking conspiracy theorists and da da da.
Well, it's true.
Fuck you, and the horse you're running on, because that's bullshit. We got to do something, because we don't fucking, or else we're not gonna be here. We're not going to be around for the long haul. There ain't no fucking way. So nobody vote is what I say. I mean, that's the best I can. Or otherwise, you take to the fucking streets with arms. And that's another thing. They want to take your guns away from you because they're afraid of that. They don't want any resistance when they decide to fucking do whatever they have to do to shut us up. We're fucked. we're set up to be brainwashed from the time we first report to school.
Well, it goes back to Bush when we signed that act, gave up all our rights. You can listen to our phone calls, text messages.
Yeah, and these fucking
internet,
big Google, all these Google, YouTube, they're all fucking. They got sucked into it, However, they got sucked into. They're sucked into it now because they're sitting there doing. I thought there was never going to be any fucking control over it. There was FCC wasn't going to control.
Well, in YouTube, they're starting to pull off conspiracy videos and making it.
Oh yeah, I know. Look it. We have a place in Vegas that I go every week, and I was there the day that the shooting happened. But actually, I was on my way back. I get here, my brother calls me, and he says, "Where in the fuck are you at?" And I said, "It's like 1:00 in the morning." I said, "What? What do you mean?" He says, "Where are you at? You in Vegas or are you back in Ventura County?" I said, "I'm back in California." And he says, "Fuck, man, turn on your TV. Look, there's shit fucking, it's twisted off up there in Vegas." I said, "Really? I just left there tonight." He says, "Yeah, you got to look at it." Because I woke up in the middle of the night and my TV was on.
Talking about the shooting?
Yeah, about the shootings. Now I'm looking at that, so I turned it on and I started getting the feed. People were putting shit up on YouTube right then and there, and I was looking at all this shit. I said, "Well, I'm going to save that one. I'm going to save that one." So the next day I come in, finally go home about 3:34 in the morning. Next day I come in and start talking to you guys about it. From that time that I went home, went to bed, and came back, the shit that was on YouTube was already being removed.
Yeah, I think I've seen a couple of those videos. There's some where like those guys on other shooters on other rooftops and other hotels.
Yeah. People were reporting not just there was 2 cats that were up in a hotel room, and they were filming from their hotel room, and they go, "Sam, man, something's going on down there on the strip," and they seen all these ambulances. They were posted up outside the Hard Rock. And they were reporting from their room, and so they had their TV going in their room. They turned it on and go, "Oh shit, there's been a shooting." So this guy just keeps rolling. He's filming from his window, and it's showing these ambulances. After at one point there was about 30 ambulances staged at one point, and they were bringing stretchers out and loading people in the stretcher from the Hard Rock. Now these guys just kept rolling. And they were going, "God, look at that!" And that fucking ambulance would turn around and go. And this was a few blocks away from where the main shooting was supposed to have had happened, but when I go back there a few days later, I start out where I get I stay at the Stratosphere, which is on the other end of the strip,
opposite side.
Yeah, I'm at the the southern end or the eastern, what do you want to call it, southern end of the strip, and they're saying that it happened at the they said at the cross street from MGM Grand, what is it, the fucking Mandalay Bay, and
like I'm a big parking lot. It was like across the street.
Yeah, it was across the street. So I'm saying, but then people at the Stratosphere were saying, "We had shooters down here." And I'm like, "Really?" Yeah. Oh, so I started asking one of the fucking, hotel clerks, the ones that were checking me in. I said, "Hey, man, so I heard there were shootings out here in this lobby." And the guy's going, "Oh, well, yeah, I can't talk about it." I said, I just want to know, man, for myself. I said, how was it? "Oh, yeah, we had fucking people here." And I go, "Really?" All of a sudden, boom, here comes this fucking lady out of the back room. And she says, "Okay."
Manager?
Yeah, she was the manager. She comes out, she brings a girl with it. Now, since the girl starts helping me, this guy's told to go fucking, behind the fucking wall.
Fuck off. Go do something.
Yeah, it pulled him away. And I said, "Hey, what's that about?" I said to the lady, I go, "What was that about?" And she's like, "Oh, nothing, And she's just kind of hovering over the girl now that's helping me. So I said to the girl, I said, "Hey, did you know anything about the people?" And all of a sudden, lady leans in. She goes, "Sir, if you have any questions, you have to direct it towards the local, PD. They're the ones handling the case, or the sheriff department, or whatever it was." I said, "No, I don't have any, professional questions. I'm just asking for my personal stuff. Well, you have to. We can't talk about it." "Really? Why? Why can't you talk about it?" So then it comes out that these employees of these hotels they can't they can't discuss this stuff.
Yeah, they had to sign, I think, a contract saying that they can't.
And
they can't discuss what happened.
And a lot of these employees that people that I've known and I talked to, they said, "Well, yeah, we didn't remember signing that when we came to work for them as an employee." But you know what? They say that the reason why we have to sign this, this form is because they keep the trade secrets, because it is a gambling establishment. They don't want their trade secret. That's bullshit. That's for shit like this. They do that so they can control what you do, and then so. Neither here nor there. So this big thing about guns, and then we have this Sandy Hook thing that I just read that, I guess Alex Jones was saying Sandy Hook was a hoax, and there was actors on shit. Now they got him on. They called him on the carpet. Now he's up in front. He's having to testify. What he did. Now he's saying he's saying
it's real, that he was doing it for shock value.
No. He's saying that he was in a state of fucking In other words, he was crazy. Yeah, you know. And I'm like, what the fuck did he do to him? Well, they froze his bank accounts and shit. You know, he's a pretty extreme guy. You know, he's a pretty extreme guy. He gets out there sometimes. He makes a lot of good sense, but then again, he gets way off, man. Sometimes, you know, I feel.
He starts to question too many things
that
shouldn't be questioned.
Everything. Yeah. So when he comes off and says, you know, right, you know, he's giving his test. Well, I'm in psychosis. You know. Well, fuck it right there. That just everybody starts. That was kind of believing it. Goes, oh fuck, here we go. This guy's a kook. He may well be a kook, but he does make some good points, and a lot of the things he says is pretty much true. But they took his fucking bank accounts, froze them up.
Even like kicked him off the internet. I think too. His website, Infowars. I think it was
really?
something like that. Or his YouTube page. They took off all of his YouTube videos.
How's he
Twitter.
making a living now?
I have no idea.
I haven't checked in. But anyways, I mean, here's what they do. They cut him off at the fucking balls, you know, and that's what they'll do. If you're a guy like him that's having any influence on the American people at all, they'll shut you down.
Or kill you.
Like the guy, the author of The Pale Horse, you know, read that book. He'll tell you, he was a CIA agent. Fuck, he spilled the, you know, he's a whistleblower and he spilled the beans when he's even dead now, you know. So here's the shit that goes on, you know, if you ever listen to Jesse Ventura, here's, you know, if you look at him and you go, oh, he was one of those fucking phony wrestlers, you know, fucking WDE wrestler.
No, but he was an actual soldier. He was in.
Yeah, but his credentials are he was a fucking Navy SEAL, and you know he was given some orders, probably did some shit that he can't discuss to this day. Even though he's not an active SEAL anymore, he can't disclose that stuff. They could court-martial him. So he has to remain quiet. But he's very, very, very sharp when it comes to how our government works and how fucked up it is for these soldiers. I mean, you know, like I said, I of course, I support our soldiers 100,000%. Okay. But the thing is, I don't support our government sending them over to do this fucking, you know, flushing out Taliban or ISIS or whatever you want to call them. Matter of fact, how many has it been now? We had Taliban, Al Qaeda,
ISIS now.
It's
all the same people.
What the fuck, man?
Same people, new names.
And it's the same fuckers. We arm them. They're fucking using weapons that we sold them on the down low. And we, you know, like the
Cold War.
Yeah, we give them this weapon. Next thing you know, they're turning them on us.
We armed them to fight Russia.
We do that so we can fuck them up over there and get people in place over there that are more likely to work with the American government so we can get our way. So if we have somebody over there that's not doing what we want them to do, well, we'll help your little fucking guerrilla outfit, you know, people, the little ISIS, little Taliban, or whatever you want to call them. We'll load them up with fucking weapons, you know, and we'll let
maybe train them or two.
Yeah.
Send a team out there to train them, 4-man team to train them.
Right. So then all of a sudden they turn their guns out. They don't give a fuck. It's a religious war. These guys will fucking shoot anybody. And they don't give a fuck if they got an agenda. At least one thing I got to hand them, they stick to they're fucking dedicated, man. You know, they're a little fucked up thinking they're going to get 47 virgins and all that shit when they die. That's a fucking mess, you know. But, I mean, they're dedicated to the cause. Fuck you. Hey, man, somebody tells me, hey, man, you got to fly a fucking plane into a fucking building. I'd say, fuck you. I ain't going nowhere. Fuck you. You got to stop a bunch of bombs and walk into this fucking, you know, into this fucking plaza with a bunch of people. And what about me? You're going to die. Well, fuck you.
You
47 virgins. Fuck those bitches. I don't need them. I'll fuck whores the rest of my life. I don't care. You know? So these guys are dedicated, you know. But anyways, we're fucking around with these guys right now. We got fucking Trump, you know, here's an arrogant motherfucker. He'll just go, okay, I'm going to send an aircraft carrier full of fucking planes and you're going to bomb me. And that's what he'll do because he's a fucking dumbass. I think he needs to sit down and work this shit out. I don't think we should let the Iranians build a nuclear fucking weapon. Not a good idea to let anybody from that area. And when I say that area, anybody from, I'm sorry to say it, man. You can get pissed at me, send the letters to Chris. But if you send if you let these guys have any uranium, they're going to build a bomb and they're going to bomb fucking United States is the first fuckers they're going to bomb. I don't want that. You know, do you?
Nobody wants that.
But these guys are dedicated. If they're going to blow themselves up to make their fucking point, they'll start a nuclear war.
Do you think they would really do that though? Or think they just want nuclear weapons? Because like if you have it and you're telling me to not have it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to want it.
Right.
Because you have it.
Exactly. So, you know, here I am. I want everything. I believe we need to be fair across the board with everybody. But in this one, nobody needs it. We should get rid of our weapons of mass destruction.
Everybody should.
Everybody should. And it should be, and if you, and that's what, but everybody's too afraid to step on the United States' toes because he'll fucking cut you off. You know, Trump will. We will, as a country, our government will
sanctions
cut,
and shit, trade,
tariffs. I mean, fuck that. And that'll knock everybody's dick in the dirt because they need the United States. Everybody needs us. Everybody needs us. We don't really need them. They need us. You know, so that's just the way it is. We're gonna control it, and it's wrong and it's not right, but that's the way it is. So we need to start. You know, the thing is, our government's not going to do that. And when I say our government, I mean the people that are really running this country, the fuckers with the deep pockets. They're the ones calling the shots. Our government's a bunch of stooges running around there and fucking
bunch of pawns,
bunch of fucking idiots, man. And think if they ever did have have our troops come in and to police us,
martial law.
It would be our own fucking children coming in here, young soldiers and stuff, having to, hey, I'm sorry, Dad, but I gotta take your gun away. You know what the fuck? Yeah, I've got to do it. You know, if I don't, I'll be court-martialed. So these guys are gonna follow orders, and every soldier knows you cannot.
They put martial law in effect when they had those shootings of I forgot where, but one of those guys got shot. One of those they shot one of those black kids, one of the cops, and they had martial law in their city. For like the whole time they're having riots and stuff.
Right.
Curfew set out. Couldn't go outside past 10.
That's a form of martial law.
Yeah.
And you know,
practice run, I believe. Test run, how we react to it.
And everything in America, one thing we do is we test everything first. Just like everybody said, you got people in the armed forces saying how they were already doing practice runs about the towers and stuff and what they were going to do. That these guys. I mean, well, they're not lying. I mean, this was something that they were doing in some sort of simulation. They were doing. They were already practicing this. What happened in 9/11? Now, I mean, come on. And how come nobody listens to these engineers about those towers falling? Nobody's. I don't see anybody talking about it. I don't see no mainstream news covering
They're like
this
blackballed from like mainstream.
Yeah, just all of a sudden. But here's the thing.
It's there. If you research it and look it up,
oh,
it's there.
It's there. You know, and it's still fresh in my mind. I'm not going to let it go. Maybe because these people were forced to let it go. These people that have a little bit more influence on other people.
Now they just bring something else in and distract you with something else, some other celebrity, something. Yeah. Take your mind off of it.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking talk too much, and next thing you end up with a fucking, you end up fucking tipped over in a comatose state, or,
or a lawsuit against you or something.
Yeah, or your bank account seized and you can't make a living. Fuck yeah, or they'll get something real nasty on you next. They'll have you out, butt fucking animals or something. You call it bestiality and fuck you all up, And so they'll be like, look what this guy does. He's out there fucking this donkey, this shit. He's no good. He's not believable because he commits bestiality, So what can you do? What can you do? Fuck this shit. I'm just saying. This is my suggestion. I thought about it long and hard. I said, man, I got to keep your guns because I'm not even a gun guy. I don't even fucking own a gun because I'm afraid if I had one, I would shoot somebody, and I don't want one. Fuck it. If somebody breaks in my house, I'm gonna baseball bat the motherfucker. Hopefully, I wake up
with your bare hands.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to because I don't have a gun. The only gun I had was.
But then. The gun laws are so strict now, you can't even really get a decent gun.
Well, not in California.
Yeah.
Not in California. Hey, but I found out in Nevada, I haven't checked it out, but, I know a couple guys that have a record and everything, and they walked right into Nevada, bought a handgun, walked out the same day. All they had to have was an ID from that state, and they did. When they first went in,
you don't even need to have an ID from that state. You got to have just an ID.
They said you got to have a renter's agreement or a fucking something stating that you're now a resident, and you can get a handgun the same day if you pay for it. You can walk out the fucking door with it. Now, I haven't checked it out personally, but this is what I was told by two different people that are residents there.
That's how they got theirs?
Yeah, they got theirs, and these guys weren't clean. They had records, man. I said, "What about me?" And they go, "Well, fuck it, we were in jail together. You can get one." I said, okay, well, fuck, that's good to know. But, I mean, if I had one, who would I shoot? Myself? I mean, fuck, I'm not, it's a bad thing. Hopefully we don't need to use them on anybody, any human being in this world, not just this fucking state or country, anybody. We got to get along, man. If fucking people don't get it, get it together, we're fucked.
We're all one. We're all human race.
Hey, this is our planet. Now, don't say our land, our state, our fucking
we should be working together to try to expand out of the planet.
We have to fucking work together. That's all there's. If we don't work together, we're fucked. And we're not doing a very good job of it. And they keep us divided. Our government does a real good job of keeping us divided right here. They keep black against white, and brown against white, and
Mexican,
everybody. And they fucking people buy into
Trump made it cool to be racist.
Oh yeah, he really has. He's made it cool to be a redneck jerk off.
And made people a lot more comfortable coming out with it. I've seen a lot of videos.
That's a fucking small-minded hillbilly.
I'm seeing
mindset.
A lot of videos out on the web of black people getting called 911 on them for like doing nothing. Like,
actually, I just made a mistake. Hillbilly, that's an insult to hillbillies and rednecks alike. Because I know rednecks and hillbillies that don't even. They're like, what the fuck? I don't think like that. I'm just talking about small-minded, dumbass motherfuckers that buy into this shit and let this fucking media and this government divide us. We're fucked. Black, white, brown, purple, yellow. I don't give a fuck what color you are. If you're buying into this shit, and if you really think that, we're not pitted against each other,
we are.
Yeah. You're foolish, and it's scary to let. So you guys would be the type of people then, if you believe this shit, what they say about race, there's races, don't get me wrong. But it's kept alive by dumbasses like in our government and our media that keep it in your face. And then pretty soon these fucking cops start shooting. Do you think I got a thing right in the middle of my thing here.
Do you think it's always been around, or just now with social media and phones and camera phones? It just shown more.
Racism's always been around. And what I don't understand? I understand why it's kept alive now because of the media and social, news outlets. But what I don't understand is how in the fuck did it get started? Who? And you know what I really think? And I hate to say this, but I think it's a spillover from when we came from Europe. There was kings and then there was fucking peasants. We'd be fucking peasants. We would be fucking peasants having to pay our fucking tax money to the king. And that's just what, if you don't, he sends the soldiers out, fuck you up. Take your shit.
Take what's theirs.
Yeah, but yet you're paying this taxes for them to the soldiers go out. I guarantee you though, they tell you get your fucking hose. We got a war. Then all of a sudden you're a knight. You're gonna come out and fucking fight. I don't know. But these guys are having to pay taxes and shit that was not fair. Who in the fuck? Anointed the king or the queen to overlook and oversee everybody else's well-being and how they should live? I mean, that's another. I don't understand that, and we're still doing it. Whether it's communism or like us, we're supposed to be a diplomatic country. Fuck if we are. Don't pay your taxes. You go to jail. Tell me if that ain't control. And there's not even a law on the books that
says you have to pay.
Yet you have to pay taxes. It's a voluntary fucking gesture on one's part, is what it states.
Bullshit, voluntary.
You don't pay your taxes. Are you fucking just hey? You'll find out what really happens to you right away. Ask Willie Nelson. Ask what's his name made the movie The Vampire. But what's his name?
Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes. Ask Wesley, man, if this.
Pacquiao.
Oh, Pacquiao.
Pacquiao owes money for taxes.
He's still fighting at 40 years old because he has to pay our fucking taxes over here. Fuck that, man. And why should he have to pay? Look, if he comes over, hey, pay your when they, because I know they take their fucking money out when they get their purse.
I just feel like they should just take their taxes right off of the check before they give it to them. Like a paycheck.
Fuck yeah! If you win the lottery, they're gonna take it right off.
Oh yeah, they're gonna take half of that shit
right now. They're not gonna let you have the money. Then you could, in good faith, you can pay us. They do the same thing with these big fucking purses. They hit you when you're I'm pretty sure. I don't think they give it to you and tell you, we're gonna allow you.
Oh, pay us later.
Anytime it's like this. If you're an employer, okay, you have to take your employee's taxes out of his check. If he's a contracted guy, then you give him a 1099. It's a different thing. I don't know would he fall into the contracted deal, but they know exactly how much he makes, so he can't run too far. I think he paid taxes. I just don't think that they thought they got enough.
I think that's what the story was.
Yeah, fuck that. He doesn't live here. Why should he keep paying fucking more taxes? Just take your cut, leave him alone. Let him have his fucking money. Don't say, wait a minute, we didn't get it. They start looking, that motherfucker still got money. We got to get him again. Fuck that. What are we doing with them? That's what I want to know is what we're doing. Why don't any politician, there ain't fucking one, you tell me and I'll fucking eat my hat. These motherfuckers are never talking about, I'm going to find out. Instead, they always say, I'm going to put this tax on this and I'm going to get us get our deficit fucking paid off. And then
they go take lavish vacations.
Yeah. Oh, shit. But they know, nobody ever talks about, hey, I'm going to find out where the bleeding is at. Stop the fucking bleeding. Let's just not fucking talk a bunch of shit. And I want to see a guy comes out like Ross Perot. Man, I got my chart here, and this show's right here. And I want to see a guy like, I'm fucking laughing at him all you want, but that motherfucker made sense. And I want to see, and he said, I get us out of debt. And I believed he could have, and they knew, shit, that would have pulled all their fucking covers and all the bullshit deals that they got. Fuck, we got so many, every time somebody, we turn around, we get a new fucking policing agency out there, fucking Homeland Security after 9/11. We got one after
They're talking about making a space fucking armed forces or some shit like that.
Oh, fucking why not? This is more money out of our pocket. They ain't paying for it. What the fuck? And these cocksuckers, again, we're the boss. They work for us. It's our money. And they're voted. Remember, they're elected. We vote them into office. Stop fucking voting for these fucking crooked fuckers, because make this, you could bring this country to its knees if you just don't vote. You don't have to take guns and go to the street in a revolution. Just don't vote. Don't give them the fucking power. Don't give them the fucking power. That's my best. Now, if that sounds stupid to everybody else, tell me where I'm wrong. Show me where, if this, now, if there's some sort of deal in the rules or in the fucking laws or that if nobody votes, then automatically it goes to the next guy in line. Who the fuck would that be? Or, I don't know. What is it? The Secretary of, who is it? The Speaker of the House? I don't know. Who in the fuck does it go to?
Let's figure out right now what happens.
Yeah. So like if the president got wiped out, the vice president got wiped out, the next person in line would be, get rid of all the elected officials. They have to pick the janitor at the White House, I guess, to be the president. I don't know. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So, I thought since I have a platform now, I'm going to fucking use it.
It says that if that happens, Congress would settle the disputed presidential election. So they would pick who goes in charge.
They would just pick. Oh, so that they're empowered to see. We didn't even probably know that, huh? Most American people, these motherfuckers see that I can tell you right now, that was written by fucking politicians because they know, oh fuck, we can't. What if these fucking American people get smart and don't vote for us? Well, we have to have a foot in still. So what we got to do? What we do? We'll put this law in the books. This is the ruling. Yeah. So they still call the shots. Fuck. Well, so what we do is we just don't vote for president. And, we don't have to assassinate anybody except just blow up the fucking Senate and the Congress and then, hey, but let the president and vice president live. I don't know. This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And I'm joking. Don't send don't send the CIA to my house. Our feds, fuckers, I don't get it, man. We got to do something. Anyways, that's enough about that bullshit. What else is going on?
What else you got?
What do I got? Well, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, hey, I'd seen this thing on the psychic guy. Well, he used to be a magician, and I can't think of his name. I don't have my fucking notes. Anyways, pretty smart guy, and he used to make his living at being a musician and stuff, psychic stuff and shit like that. Well, he decided, fuck, I'm gonna start doing the right thing, and I'm gonna pull the covers on all these fucking phony psychics and stuff. So the guy makes some money now, wrote some books and shit, telling about secrets and stuff. So he made some money. So he's put up $1 million to these psychics, fucking all the great psychics out there. Supposedly John Edwards, all of them. He failed, by the way, and all of them. And so far, it's just, can you believe it? Not one of them has been able to get the $1 million.
Do you believe in psychics yourself?
No.
No. Like getting your cards read and your palm read and all that?
Not at all. Never have. Not at all. Fucking bullshit. And look, I don't believe in and here's another thing I don't believe in. And I don't believe that everybody can be hypnotized. I believe some people can. I can't. I've been at these shows where they say, "Oh, we want like some people from the audience."
I feel like some of those shows, the people from the audience just go along with it.
Yeah, just to do it. That's basically what this guy was saying. It's a power of suggestion because they don't even want to. They want to make the show be good. And he says, even though like sometimes when they say, "I'm getting a B, a T, A, J," enough fucking letters, and pretty soon you're going, yeah, my great grandfather was a fucking J. He was a Joe, you know. So pretty soon you can connect anything to that. So they get you going with that, and they say, I'm dealing. Like this guy goes, why don't you just say who in the fuck it is? Just say their name, and then if you're a real psychic, you'll tell them exactly what you're thinking. I'm seeing. It could be a man. Well, I don't know the man, female. Oh yeah, that's what it is. It was just coming in.
They kind of give you a question and wait for you, bait you in to answer it. I feel a presence close to you. Did you feel someone?
Right.
Yeah. Someone has died recently. Well, oh yeah, in the last 3 years, my mom died. 3 years. Like,
Howard Stern pulled John Edwards' covers, but what he would do. This is somebody who worked on a show, I guess, when he had that show. What he would do. Everybody would, these people that were going to be on the show that day, they come in and they mingle an hour or so or two, I don't know, before, and then they think they're mingling with other, people, showgoers, right? So he would have part of his fucking team, staff or whatever, walking around amongst these people going, oh, hi, how you doing? Yeah, what are you here for today? Oh, I'm here to see if I can, I want to know, my mother passed away, and I'm just wondering if he can pick up on her, because I didn't really get to say goodbye before she passed.
What was that one lady back in the day? She had her psychic thing on TV, Miss Cleo.
Oh, Cleo.
It was Cleo.
Yeah. And then, there was another one, Sylvia Brown that Montel Williams loved. He'd have her on every Friday or Thursday. I don't know. Anyways, they pulled her covers. But this guy that I'm telling you about, anyways, well, John, back to him, what his deal was, and I guess a lot of people did this same shit. But basically, what he would do, he looked so good because he had fucking plants amongst the real people. So they would walk around and go, oh, I kind of want to see my mother. Yeah, what's your mom's name? Oh, it's Jean. Yeah, I'm here to see my uncle, whatever. See if he comes through, whatever the fucking case may be. So pretty soon, what they would do on their chairs where they were sitting, they would put a color like on the where John could see it. And so in his earpiece, they would say, it's the guy in row 3 has a green tag on his chair. He's looking to talk to his dead mother. Her name's fucking Janet, and he
already knows.
I'm getting over here in this area over here. I'm getting somebody that lost their mother, and I'm getting a J. I'm getting a J right here. Right here. And he'll start like putting his hand out, and he'll go, I'm getting closer, and he'll go, I'm right. Janet. Does anybody have a Janet right here? Oh, that's me. And okay, come here. Let me stand up. Okay, I guess she passed. I guess you lost her. It was kind of unexpected. Oh yeah, she was hit by a Mack truck.
It's always death is always unexpected.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's like,
you never expect
I get that it was just totally unexpected. She didn't have an illness prior, but it was just kind of like sudden. Yeah, she was run over by a train. Oh yeah, I'm getting it. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm getting choo. I'm getting you. That's what I got. And this is bullshit. And these people are like, oh, they're fucking crying and shit. This motherfucker had no problem. It was just like a magician fools you with a fucking sleight of hands. These fuckers are the same thing. And people are so fucking susceptible to it because of the way we've been taught since we first headed out to school. Everybody is the same way. We're fucking meant to be fooled. And we're set up. If you you would follow Jim Jones to Guyana and drink the Kool-Aid. If you become this fucking gullible, then you'll follow any of these fucking evangelists to a fucking remote place and drink Kool-Aid if he tells you to drink it with poison in it. So don't be fucking stupid. People got to wake up, and that's what our government's doing to us. They're just Jim Jones in disguise. Fuck, man. They're Waco, Texas guy, David Caress. That's our government is David Caress. Why do you think they want that guy to get? This guy, motherfucker, is starting to he's getting a little fucking, commune going out there. What the fuck? They're real concerned. Every time the bikers, they start getting a little too big, their gangs, they infiltrate them. They get a guy undercover in there, pretend to be a biker. Then they just tear the organization down. If the fucking bikers would wake up and be smart, and if they would join forces, once they start getting up to like 2,000, that's fucking big. We get in there every time. Hell's Angels, everybody, fucking Mongols, all these guys have been infiltrated not because these clubs are stupid. It's because our government is smart and they have a lot of fucking resources, more so than any of these clubs could ever have. So this is how it happens. It's not, it wasn't easy. These motherfuckers worked out. I mean, these guys had to go undercover and put their fucking lives on the line to get through these clubs' security. This is no bullshit, but they break these guys. They have to get them in there and tear them up, arrest a bunch of them, put them in jail, and then you'll hear these guys talking on that fucking, what is it, gangland,
Gangland.
and they're saying, but most of them, you notice the ones go to jail, They're always, well, not back with the club. They're excommunicated or whatever else. But
they're on protective custody.
They don't want to go back to jail again. So they don't want to associate back with their club because they know, they'll fucking go right back to jail or on parole. So, they're fucked. They get fucked and boned. And because our government is afraid of them. But if every fucking club out there would join, every street gang, every biker club, every gangster out there were to unite as one, look out. Our government would be fucked up, and they would. They don't want that to happen because if we got that smart, where we could
unite as one.
Unite as one. Like again, those sayings are. There's a reason why these sayings.
Only way to make a change.
United you stand, divided you fall. We're divided and we're falling. We need to unite and stand up against. Not the government, okay? It's not against the United States, against the fucking assholes that are influencing our government, our politics. We need to stop it because nobody in that fucking on that I know of is representing me in what I want, how I want to be represented. Are they you? Are you buying all this shit the media puts out every day? Are we really going to let these motherfuckers stay up there on Capitol Hill and talk as if they're doing it for the American people? Fuck, you're not talking for me, and I'm going to tell you right now, fuck you. And if you other people in America are saying, "Oh, I'm good with this guy. I'm good with Biden. I think I'm going to go," you're stupid. You're fucking stupid, and I'm not the brightest motherfucking rocket in the box. I did, but I'm not. I'll tell you one thing right now. I'm a realist. We have to stop it. It's just the fucking lie after lie after lie after lie. It makes no sense. Fuck, man. If that was me or you up there, you'd be going, "What the fuck?" They'd get us and they'd fucking lynch us. They would say, these guys are fucking horrible. These guys they're committing treason against their own country. And that's what they're doing. They're fucking selling us out for their own fucking interests. Not ours, their own. Get the fucking oil companies and banks out of our fucking back pocket and start running this world.
Get the Federal Reserve out of our back pocket.
Get the fuck out of here, man. You guys already sold us out. This is bullshit. We got to end it, and the only way to end it, I say, don't vote. I mean, that's my best suggestion.
Don't vote.
Don't vote, and then see what happens. Then make them deal with that. Make them deal with that, and then we can go from there. And then if they elect somebody that we don't like, well, then fuck. Then we'll have to come up with another plan. But this is why these other countries they get tired of it, and they just go in there and they try.
They overthrow the government.
They try, and we help them too because we may not like
overthrow them and put somebody in there good for us. Who likes us?
We've always been real good at letting other guys do the dirty work for us. Americans. That's one thing we were good at. We were good at double agents, and we're being sneaky, and we let the other countries do their work, or even their own country, do our work, And then so we did that in World War II, and almost backfired on us. Churchill's going, "Hey man, we need some support. Well, we'll send you over supplies and shit, but we ain't gonna quite do it." People don't realize the fucking war was going on since 1938. We didn't join the fucking.
To almost end.
December of 1941, December 7th is when they bombed Pearl Harbor. Then Churchill, okay, we'll join them.
Now's the time to go.
Then we 1940, beginning in 1942, we entered it big time. Not just support with not just supplies. We entered it and sending troops. We were helping training pilots, shit like that. Meanwhile, but we did it with a deal. Churchill, we wanted to have sonar. We want to have, we made him give up a bunch of shit. A bunch of technology because these guys, the English, they had these top scientists and these fucking, doctors and shit. They had them captured. They took good care of them, but every day they would have this meeting and they would talk to these guys and they're, finding out. So, and these scientists, they didn't give a fuck. They were being treated right and they were being promised, well, if you come and work for this side, we're going to give you the notoriety. We're going to give you the recognition and you're going to be
Yeah, and any scientist would want to be recognized for their work.
They were working for the Nazi party because
they want to be, but as a scientist, you want to be recognized for your work. So if anybody's going to recognize you for your work,
best scientists and doctors in the world at the time came from over there.
Got us to the moon, supposedly.
Yeah, a jet engine. In fact, we were flying prop engine planes when the fucking jet flew over them. They're like, "What the fuck was that?" But it's like they've always had they're the smartest people. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just persistence. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But again, crazy fuckers were going to use it in the wrong way against people. They killed Jews. I mean, anytime you start killing anybody for money or for power, you're fucked because at the end of time, good's going to win, and you ain't. it ain't going to be good. Whatever they call it, purgatory, hell, whatever it is you go to, it ain't going to be good. That's my belief. I'm not getting religious because I don't believe in the traditional religions like everybody else. I believe
it's a whole other topic.
Again, I'm a realist. I believe that. I'm not saying there wasn't God. I'm saying I think he was flying around flying saucer, and these guys just got it.
UFOs.
They got it fucked up, man. They just seen some guys that were a lot more advanced, had the technology, and like a wise man following the fucking bright star over the manger. Come on. A virgin, she was impregnated. Fuck. What does that tell you? Come on. It doesn't take rocket scientists,
It's a whole other topic, man.
It's a whole other topic, but it all ties in together. This fucking shit all ties in together, and we need to wake up. We need to fucking wake up. What do we got here you're looking at?
This is some UFOs.
Oh, well, shit. What, that? You didn't want to talk about that. Is this recent?
Senators getting classified on briefing of UFO sightings. I guess a lot of the Navy's been
lately
seeing UFOs in the air, and the government trying to cover it up.
Just recently? Oh, well, that's nothing new. That happens every fucking day. Here's another thing. Every time somebody fucking sees a UFO, why is it always the guy, that fucking Mississippi, I'm down there by the river, and that fucking bright light come out the sky. They have guys like that they're interviewing. Of course,
it's never in the city. It's always out in the...
Yeah, it's not some guy, yes, I was leaving Harvard, and this flying saucer came up. It's always, I was out there fishing. My brother-in-law, we was catching catfish, was hand fishing them, yanking them up by the gills, And then this son bitch of light come over, and next you know, my mind blowed up on me. I mean, it's this guy. It's so actually a lot of people are going, this fucking him. He's just lying out his ass. Well, those are the ones that make the headlines. It makes the big media outlets. That's the interview they'll show. All the other ones I'll bury. So, so what are they saying they're doing here? Who's saying this? Who's saying this?
Pretty much saying that 3 U.S. senators received classified Pentagon briefing on Wednesday about a series of reported encounters by the Navy and unidentified aircraft, according to congressional and military officials.
When was this?
I guess it's just been seeing UFOs in the air. And
on Wednesday, this Wednesday they had this briefing at the Pentagon. Okay. There's no UFOs, but they're briefing people, right?
It's cover up, briefing them how to cover it up. What they say it's about.
I mean, come on, man. There it is right there. And then when they do, I like now when we release these secret documents or these files. And the new thing is they release these things. Oh, yeah, they'll hold them for 20, 25, 30 years. Let's see these secret files until they think the American people don't have any interest in them anymore. But when they do, when they release it now, everything's blacked out.
Yeah, all this top secret stuff.
Paragraph after black. And it's like, well, what the fuck? You got like, and then it's black. So you don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. So they could keep who in the fuck, whoever blacked that out, this motherfucker should be fucking for treason against the country. I mean, because they're not letting us have the fucking truth. They work for us. They're supposed to. That's what the fucking, when the president addresses the American people, it's supposed to inform us and fill us in on what's going on, what they're doing, and it's fucking a bunch of bullshit, a smokescreen. And then everybody goes, oh, well, Trump released all the stuff about Kennedy.
Just don't vote, right?
Just don't
vote.
Just don't vote. Fuck them, Fuck Bush. Fuck Obama. Fuck all these guys. They're all fucked up.
All right, man. Final thoughts on today's episode?
Final thoughts?
Don't vote.
Don't vote.
Don't vote.
Don't vote. And if you want to know who I am, you'll find out soon enough. The old man inside the ring telling it like it is. That's a fact.